On the evening of November 12th, 2022, Ethan Chapin and Xana Kernodle are seen by Bethany at the Sigma Chi House on the University of Idaho campus from approximately 9 p.m. on November 12th to 1:45 a.m. on November 13th. At approximately 1:45 a.m., Ethan and Xana returned to the King Road residence. Bethany also stated that Ethan did not live in the King Road residence, but was a guest of Xana's. Kaylee Goncalves and Madison Mogan were at a local bar, the Corner Club, in Moscow. Kaylee and Maddie can be seen on video footage provided by the Corner Club between 10 p.m. November 12th and 1:30 a.m. November 13th. At approximately 1:30 a.m., Kaylee and Maddie can be seen on video at a local food vendor called the Grub Truck. A private party reported that he provided a ride to Kaylee and Maddie at approximately 1:56 a.m. from downtown Moscow to the King Road residence. Dylan and Bethany both made statements during interviews that the occupants of King Road residence were at home by 2 a.m. and asleep, or at least in their rooms, by approximately 4 a.m. This is with the exception of Xana, who received a DoorDash order at the residence at approximately 4 a.m. Dylan stated she originally went to sleep in her bedroom on the southeast side of the second floor. Dylan stated she was awoken at approximately 4 a.m. by what she stated sounded like Kaylee playing with her dog in one of the upstairs bedrooms, which were located on the third floor. A short time later, Dylan said she heard who she thought was Kaylee say something to the effect of, "There's someone here." A review of records obtained from forensic download of Xana's phone showed this could have also been Xana that said that, which it sounds like that's the case, as her cell phone indicated she was likely awake and using the TikTok app at approximately 4:12 a.m. Dylan stated she looked out of her bedroom but did not see anything when she heard the comment about someone being in the house. Dylan stated she opened her door a second time when she heard what she thought was crying coming from Xana's room. Dylan then said she heard a male voice saying something to the effect of, "It's okay, I'm going to help you." At approximately 4:17 a.m., a security camera located at 1112 King Road picked up distorted audio of what sounded like voices or whimper, followed by a loud thud. A dog can also be heard barking numerous times, starting at 4:17 a.m. The security camera is less than 50 feet from the west wall of Xana's bedroom. Dylan stated she opened her door for a third time after she heard the crying and saw a figure clad in black clothing and a mask that covered the person's mouth and nose, walking towards her. Dylan described the figure as 5'10" or taller, male, not very muscular, but athletically built with bushy eyebrows. The male walked past Dylan as she stood in a frozen shock phase. The male walked towards the back sliding glass door. Dylan locked herself in her room after seeing the male. Dylan did not state that she recognized the male. This leads investigators to believe that the murderer left the scene. The combination of Dylan's statements and records of Bethany and Dylan's phone leads investigators to believe the homicides occurred between 4 a.m. and 4:25 a.m. During the processing of the crime scene, investigators found a latent shoe print. The detected shoe print showed a diamond-shaped pattern, similar to the pattern of a Vans type shoe sole, just outside the door of Dylan's bedroom. This is consistent with Dylan's statement regarding the suspect's path of travel. A review of camera footage indicated that a white sedan, suspect vehicle 1, was observed traveling westbound in the 700 block of Indian Hills Drive in Moscow at approximately 3:26 a.m. and westbound on Steiner Avenue at approximately 3:28. On this video, it appeared suspect vehicle 1 was not displaying a front license plate. A review of footage from multiple videos obtained from the King Road neighborhood showed multiple sightings of suspect vehicle 1 starting at 3:29 a.m. and ending at 4:20 a.m. Those sightings show vehicle 1 makes an initial 3 passes by the 1122 King Road house and then leave. Suspect vehicle 1 can be seen entering the area a 4th time at approximately 4:04 a.m. It can be seen driving eastbound on King Road, stopping and turning around in front of 500 Queen Road, and then driving back westbound on King Road. When suspect vehicle 1 is in front of the King Road residence, it appeared to unsuccessfully attempt to park or turn around in the road. The vehicle then continued to the intersection of Queen Road and King Road, where it can be seen completing a 3-point turn, then driving eastbound again down Queen Road. Suspect vehicle 1 is next seen departing the area of King Road residence at approximately 4:20 a.m. at a high rate of speed. The vehicle was believed to exit the neighborhood and proceeds into Whitman County, Washington. Eventually, the road leads to Pullman, Washington. Pullman, Washington is approximately 10 miles from Moscow, Idaho. After reviewing numerous observations of suspect vehicle 1, the forensic examiner initially believed that the suspect vehicle 1 was a 2011 through 13 Hyundai Elantra. At approximately 2:53 a.m., a white sedan, which is consistent with the description of the white Elantra known as suspect vehicle 1, was observed traveling southeast towards SR 270. SR 270 connects Pullman, Washington to Moscow, Idaho. At approximately 5:25 a.m., a white sedan, which was consistent with the description of suspect vehicle 1, was observed on 5 cameras in Pullman, Washington. On November 29, 2022, at approximately 12:28 a.m., a Washington State University police officer queried white Elantras registered at Washington State University. As a result of that query, he located a 2015 white Elantra with a Pennsylvania license plate. The vehicle was registered to Bryan Kohberger. August 21, 2022, Bryan Kohberger was detained as part of a traffic stop that occurred in Moscow, Idaho. At the time, Kohberger, who was the sole occupant, was driving a white 2015 Hyundai Elantra with Pennsylvania license plates. During the stop, Kohberger provided his phone number as 8458. As part of the investigation, law enforcement obtained search warrants to determine cellular devices that utilize cellular towers in close proximity to the King Road residence on November 13, 2022, between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. After determining that Kohberger was associated to both the 2015 white Elantra and the 8458 phone, On December 23rd, 2022, a search warrant was applied for historical phone records between November 12th, 2022 at 12 a.m. and November 14th at 12 a.m. The records indicated that the 8458 phone is subscribed to Bryan Kohberger at an address in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. On November 13th, 2022, 2:47 a.m., the 8458 phone utilized cellular resources and was leaving the Kohberger residence and traveling south through Pullman, Washington. This is consistent with the movement of the white Elantra. At approximately 2:47 a.m., the 8458 phone stops reporting to the network, which is consistent with the phone being in an area without cellular coverage, or the phone is turned off. The 8458 phone does not report to the network again until approximately 4:48 a.m. Then it pings again, with the phone leaving the area of Kohberger residence at approximately 9 a.m. and traveling to Moscow, Idaho, specifically to the King Road residence between 9:12 a.m. and 9:21 a.m. The phone traveled back to the Kohberger residence and arrived at the area at approximately 9:32 a.m. On December 23, 2022, historical records were uncovered from the search warrant and show the 8458 phone utilizing cellular resources that provided coverage to the area of 1122 King Road on at least 12 occasions prior to November 13th. And on November 27th, 2022, Pennsylvania agents recovered the trash from the Kohberger family residence. The evidence was sent to the Idaho State Lab for testing. The DNA profile obtained from the trash and the DNA profile obtained from the sheath identified a male as not being excluded as the biological father of the suspect profile. At least 99.9998% of the male population would be expected to be excluded from the possibility of being the suspect's biological father. And yeah, it goes on to say, based on the information above, an arrest warrant was issued for Bryan Kohberger for burglary and the 4 counts of first-degree murder for the murders of Madison Mogan, Kaylee Goncalves, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. And that's that.